Kenley Jansen has been extended a 5-year, reportedly $80+ million deal from the Miami Marlins. What's the likelihood this gets done, and are the Marlins even ready for an elite closer right now?
You know, that's a good question, Alexa. And I think they are. Well, look, Don Mattingly's been making recruiting pitches to this guy. He's saying, hey, look, we're going to get A.J. Ellis. He's been recruiting A.J. They signed him. You got D. Gordon here that you know. And I think the other thing Don said, I'm not talking money with these guys. That's for Michael Hill and those guys to do. But what I'm telling him is, if you have any reluctance about coming to South Florida, I came to South Florida by choice. D was so excited to be here in South Florida. This is a good place to play, and we have a young team. To answer your question, we have a young team with a lot of young pitching, and we have arguably one of the 3 or 4 best players in baseball in Giancarlo Stanton. We're ready to win. We always knew that there was going to be a musical chairs with the closers, that the Cubs were going to get a closer, that the Yankees, let's see, help me out, Nationals, Dodgers, Giants. So the Giants have gotten Melanson. The Yankees have gotten their guy. The Cubs went out and traded for Wade Davis. Mm-hmm. So who's going to get this guy? The Marlins are making a big push. They've offered Chapman got 5 years, $86 million. So that's the number. And somewhere in that ballpark, Jansen has been offered that money by the Marlins. I don't know that the Nationals are quite comfortable going that high, but to get this deal done, they probably have to. And the Dodgers are in the mix too. And you know, the other part of this to me is who's got a dominant closer. The guy who was the best in 2016 is Zach Britton. Do the Orioles, who have so many holes to fill, do they say, hey, let's gauge the market for him? There's been no indication they're going to do that they're going to take a strength and maintain it as a strength. But I think at some point, I mean, they're going to have to at least revisit the fact that so many of these contending teams want a closer. Could we make ourselves better?
Yeah, you know, that's an interesting point, because I would have said 2 years ago, if you would have said that the Royals' big 3 at the back end of their bullpen would have been broken up by now, I would have said, no, you're crazy. The Royals would never do that. But, yeah, that's exactly what we've seen.